All right, everybody, we got a little bit of a late start here as they double booked our field a little bit. We didn't have a lot of time for prep, so we're getting started here. We have Cam Smith and the Bombers taking on Jordan Smith and the Archers. The two driving forces in the Cy Young or Cy Wiffle, whatever you call it.
Top pitchers in the league. I mean, we can easily say that.
I want to say Cam Smith might even, did he finish second in MVP as well last year? It was close. Either way, they were both.
Actually, I think he might have.
They were both at least in the running. I think Cam was second in MVP and second in Cy Wiffle. So this is kind of a battle of the almost. And
the battle of the almost.
You know, let's see who comes out on top here tonight. I think the big question is going to be who is. It looks like Cam and Jordan are going to start game 2. A little more of a primetime matchup at 7. Whereas game 1 is going to be interesting as the Archers don't have a true number 2 pitcher. With Rory Rank injured, elbow surgery, they're going to try and find an arm amongst the team.
You can't really see
here
that.
In game 1, where the Bombers have Nick Bone, who proved himself last year to be a very solid number 2 and helped drive them to that championship. And they also have Justin Hall, who can throw. He tried to throw a little bit last week. He's going to look to build on that too if he gets any innings here. But you know, Nick Bone looking to build off the season he had last year. Really take advantage of that opportunity and maybe, close the door on Justin Hall as a potential pitcher if he pitches well here tonight.
Close the door? Oh, as a potential.
Like in other words,
like
Nick
a solidified.
Bone just, solidifies number 2 and
I got you.
You know, puts himself as that solid number 2, and Justin's just an emergency guy. You know, that's something that you got to imagine as a competitor he wants to do here.
Even
friendly competition.
Even if Nick does great, though, I still think Justin and Nick are both going to get innings as the year goes on. So it just only makes their rotation deeper and more scary.
Yes, we are. And Jordan Smith steps in looking good as ever. Take strike 1. Jordan in his second year of being a captain was an Empire member year 1, captained last year to the top seed in his division, and now here he is in year 3 of the season, second year of a captain, trying to get his team to a victory here tonight.
Huh? Did the middle button not start it? No.
Do I hit this clock button?
3-0. Trying to figure out the
2-1.
2-1. That's what I said.
No, it's 2-1. You got it.
Yeah, it's 2-1. What are you guys talking about? I got distracted. People were standing in front of me. All right, here we go. Jordan hits this one at the middle.
Line out.
Yeah, line out to center field. Standing right where he needed to be. I just realized I accidentally put outs, and it's fine. I accidentally was hitting the outs instead of the strikes. I had a little glare there. Rory fouls that one off. Ex-commissioner, do we have a list of current players, or is that just not a thing
Nope,
anymore?
not a thing.
Okay, I already forgot what's his name right there.
Ex-commissioner, thank you.
Oh, Rory, right down the line.
That's
That's
a single.
fair ball.
Wait, what's the question? Sorry.
Hey, nothing
What
hurt,
is?
nothing
I
hurt.
can't think of.
Jake Wilson.
Jake Wilson. There you go.
Hey, turn 2.
I was blanking on his
Turn
name
2.
there.
Sorry.
I knew his last name started with a W, and that was the only thing that was coming out of my head.
Hey.
So Jake
Field
Wilson
it
makes a
clean.
great play in center.
Field it
Rory
clean.
picks up the single here. Now it's up to Brian Hunter. Brian Hunter steps in at 4'6".
Because I couldn't even let me even turn it off.
All right.
No, that was a ball.
Brian Hunter does possess a good amount of power, though. If he gets a hold of this one, he could do some damage here early.
How many minutes has gone by?
Just one. Did you get to work? Yeah. It was just the batteries.
I
You gotta
split them.
replace them probably.
Oh, off the foot.
Thank you.
1-2 count. Brian looking to do a little damage here for the Archer early as we,
Hey, way ahead, kid.
you know, on paper,
Way ahead,
you
man, way
project
ahead.
when you don't have, you know, guys like Cam and Jordan on the hill, you kind of expect some offense here tonight. So, you know, we'd like to see some fireworks, that's for sure. But that's a great pitch.
That was a great pitch.
Hey, 2 out. 2 out.
That ball started about a foot over
That was
Brian's
a nasty
head
little
and
screwball.
came down. That is absolutely something Nick Bone has been working on all offseason. He had it working last year as well, but he seems to be perfecting his craft
that
out
was
there
a
little bit.
That one was, I think, had a little bit more break than what we're used to seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. That one was one of the best I've seen out of him, as he has been a predominantly riser pitcher. But if you get the screwball working like that, definitely going to see some more of that.
Good pitch, kid.
It is interesting for those who watch or play frequently, probably notice, but Nick Bone does support a very similar pitching style to Captain Cam Smith.
Yeah.
Throwing a lot of the same, his bread and butter pitches are the same that, Cam kind of relies on as well. So, you got to imagine he's had a good mentor in perfecting those pitches to the best of his ability.
Yeah, teaching him, I mean, they're the same balls that Cameron uses, and I know Cameron has certain
Big cut there.
certain balls for certain pitches, so I'm sure that helps a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, there is a little bit of a matchup here. James Chaney with the Archers played Nick Bone in the championship with the Melonheads, where they were not able to score a run.
Let's go!
And that's why. There you go. Nick, a great first inning as we head to the bottom of the first inning. It's still 0-0. Nick Bone really working here today. We'd like to thank our number one sponsor, who Mo Wiff is brought to you by this year. It's Bommarito Automotive Group. So thank you to Bommarito Automotive Group. Bommarito is Missouri's number one automotive group. They sell and service every make and model and have your next vehicle in stock or on its way. Find them on social media and at bommarito.com. So Bommarito is our main league sponsor this year, which we've never really had a league sponsor, but they're big time for us. All right, so we do have James Chaney getting the start for the Archers here in Game 1. So James did not see himself with very many pitching opportunities with the Melonheads, as they had, two good options on the hill and didn't really need to extend themselves much farther past that. Cool. What do you think the Archers need out of James here, kind of as an emergency pitcher?
You need him just to throw strikes. I mean, hope that the Bombers swing and make some light contact. And I mean, I don't expect dominance, high velocity. I just expect the ball to be put in play, and you just get lucky and get the outs.
Yeah, absolutely. I think at the end of the day, all you're looking for is James to keep this game competitive. Nobody wants to sit out there for a walk fest. Give your team a chance. There's so many different formats of wiffle ball. And, you'll see that it doesn't take overpowering stuff to get out of innings. So as long as he keeps runners contained here, we could see a very competitive game. But he does not have a lot of innings here at Mo Wiff. And so it'll be interesting to see what he has. That's a good little fastball.
Got to make him earn it. That's the big thing. You just got to make him earn it. You don't want to get yourself in trouble putting guys on base. And
yeah, those walks really can pile up here with that 55 and under. All right, so James so far looks like he's trying to feel himself out, find some different pitches. He's got a little bit of a fastball going. I wouldn't say the velocity is anything to write home about, but it does look like a pitch he can control tonight if he needs it.
Yep, just keep it around the zone, make him. That was close.
Right around. He did throw a strike first pitch, and then he's been right around with the zone with the other fastballs. It looked like he tried to throw a bit of a slider there, pitch 2. 4-1.
It'll be interesting to see the Bombers' philosophy. Will they swing away, or will they make him throw strikes? Oh,
there's a hard hit ball. Oh. You know what? That's a situation when you have a guy like James on the mound, you really need Rory to make that play. I think that ball's hard to hit enough to be a hit.
Me too.
But I think Rory would tell you he should have made that play.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was a one hopper. It was hit really hard. So
it is a really hard hit, but I think any competitor would tell you they should have caught it, but it's definitely not an error.
And that's exactly what you want out of James. I mean, make him hit it into the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for anything
plays.
more out of James in this situation, and you kind of just hope your team makes that play next time.
Yeah, you're going to need a pretty flawless, I think, defensive game. Hopefully get a few gems, steal a couple outs.
Well, yeah, because right now that single, considering it was a 4-1 count, he's actually better off with that single than potentially that 55 and under. That's a good pitch
it wasn't
there.
the worst thing. Like I said, he made him earn it. I mean, you're keeping him on first base. A single does not hurt you.
There's a good pitch. It's Paul swinging away on 4-0. Paul was trying to hit that airplane flying.
4-1.
and below it's 5. You're going to take the walk. So this is something we've seen the Bombers do. They take their base runners. They don't try to do too much. They play what I guess would be the equivalent in wiffle ball to small ball.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, they're willing to take the small ball. You guys kind of went back and forth in that first inning last week.
I think
where
with
both teams kind of took their walks and just let the game come to them.
When you have a pitcher on the mound that you don't think is going to throw very many strikes, and
yeah, he's in there for that.
His feet were in the outfield.
But it's only one.
I think he was both out.
Okay.
I saw both of them in the outfield too.
His front leg was not down yet, and he caught it like this.
Isn't it?
I mean,
Whose
It was
call
his
is
left
Whose
leg
call
that
is it?
was in, Cameron.
Whose call is
leg
it?
was in the
Whose call is it?
Yeah, I mean, whose call is it? I don't
That's all
know.
that matters because they're saying he had 1 foot in.
Whoa,
What are we calling that?
that didn't count. No pitch. I think it's fielder, but
All right, then it's out.
he's saying it was down, though, is what he's saying, Cameron.
I'm just telling you how I saw it. I'm calling it out.
Okay.
That's what happened.
I rescued one from Oregon. She was from Border College.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she had something else in her, maybe like a fever or something.
Yeah.
All right, so it is ruled an out. We have runners on first and second.
They're ungodly.
Are you caught up here or are you struggling?
I forgot to add the pitcher, so I'm just,
Oh,
we're good. No, we're good, Relax.
we'll get there. All right, so Jake Welnick here with a 3-0 count. James trying to work his way out of trouble. He's gotten a couple ground balls this inning. Had Rory made the first play, you're talking 2 outs, runner on first.
Head on it.
Now we're in a little bit different situation because that play isn't made. 1 out, 2 on. And Jake, kind of a
Hey, let it get there, T, bro.
lack of bat speed swing there.
Yeah, so we're sitting around by herself for
3-2.
She had to be
3-2. Come on, Saggio. Get it together out there. There's a struck on the inside corner. Gets him, and that's 2 away. James could get them out of this jam here. How many people had James striking someone out on the mound on their bingo
Strike out
card?
looking or swinging?
It's out looking.
Looking.
Was it on your bingo card?
Attaboy, wait for it.
Hey, that's why I picked him on my team today.
Wow, Brian Hunter, full confidence in his teammate here, picking James Chaney to start game 1. Oh, that's a hard game double. And the Bombers take a 1-0 lead.
Come on, Jake.
What a hit.
That ball was hit very hard. He
All
barreled
right,
that one up.
So,
And we are hearing that is his first career hit,
yeah,
as
save the ball.
he did
Send it
not
in.
have a hit in game 1.
He did not. That was a. We've had a lot of situations like this.
Or does mine not count?
Oh.
No. That was a fill-in. That doesn't count.
Yeah, you weren't officially on the scorebook. All right, Wilson getting his first ABs here.
Low, good job.
As he was fielder only, he was DH'd for last week. Where this week they're going to go ahead and let him swing away, at least in this game. 3-0.
Oh, they have 2 Jakes in this team. This is weird.
Yeah, they're going to have to change something there. Oh, outside. 4-0. You know, you got to give him. You got to give a little shout out here, as he's got great patience considering it's his first AB. I'd probably be up there
Be a
swinging
little
away.
antsy.
Yeah, I'd be wanting to hit the ball.
Oh,
Oh. Why?
he's going to take the
He's going
walk.
to take his walk.
Bases loaded
And the
for
bases
Nick
are loaded,
Bone.
2 out, Nick Bone. I think Nick Bone might be in my fantasy lineup, so a big hit here would be huge.
Shoot, I did not get to submit my fantasy lineup.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Nick Bone's been one of my favorite picks in fantasy, as he's not real expensive, but he always good competitive at bats. Our phone is a little bit off back there, as we'll get a adjustment.
Oh, Nick Bone with a triple.
Bases clearing,
And
just like that. 4-0.
yep, and the big thing I see is that first batter, if they make that play, they're
Yeah.
out of that inning with no
earned
runs.
Yeah. Rory's got to be kicking himself a little bit there.
Which is, it's tough. It was a tough play, but that's the type of plays that need to be made with James on the mound. He's not gonna.
Yeah,
he's not going to be dominant.
More from him is just not really fair.
Yeah, not that it was an easy play. Just you're going to need be very, very solid defensively.
So this Archers team was a dominant force last year, but with the injury to Rory, maybe seeing some holes in the roster as they did lose some people.
Tough. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be a long battle for them.
I have 3-1.
3-1, Paul.
And you got to imagine with the way you saw Caleb Schweigert pitch last week and the way the Archers look right now, there could be some real competition there for that playoff spot.
I think there's a lot of the league as a whole. I don't see a lot of separation, honestly, as between team to team.
Is this 55 and under?
This is 55.
Yeah.
Paul's taking it here, the 55 and under situation. With a runner on third, 2 outs.
I mean, I think all
He's
teams
giving him
are.
2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's going to throw.
We lied.
Probably isn't hitting much more than 55 anyways.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't throw lobs. I'd just throw your normal pitches. And
I know. I really wonder what he's hitting on a regular basis.
Oh,
and he gets him
far down. The third out, but not until the 3 RBI triple for Nick Bone, making it 4-0. We do want to thank our playoff sponsor, Homestand. Homestand is American Strike Zones, custom made using the best materials and painted in the market for longevity and durability. It's kid owned and family managed. Check out their Instagram for more information. Check out Homestand on Instagram. We have a Homestand Strike Zone right behind home plate as well, and I believe they're sending us another one, so thank you guys so much for that.
Yeah, I think they just posted it the other day. I think it might be on the way.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't use my Instagram a ton, but I know I do follow them.
Sojo, she's a girl. Her name's Sojo. She's pretty good. Sojo.
All right, we do have Nick Bone back on the hill here for the Bombers.
I got it.
Yeah, that
Not
was
surprising. He had a fantastic first inning.
Yeah, that was a big inning for the Bombers to get a lead for Nick, give him a little more confidence, and just keep pitching the way he can. He doesn't have to stress over. He doesn't have to worry about shutting him out. You know,
he helped his own cause. Gets to relax a little bit and just fire. Not that he looked stressed in that first inning whatsoever, but now it's even a little bit better.
Yeah, you're definitely a little more relaxed, and you can really challenge the hitters a little bit more, make them earn it.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe. Ex-Commissioner Josh Rogers stepping behind the booth.
He misses it already.
You can just say my name. You don't have to say.
It's just like I don't just call you Josh. It's always Josh Rogers.
The issue will not be named.
All right, Tony Saggio at the plate here, 1-0. You know, I don't think we got to see the sleeve last week because he wore actual sleeves or a hoodie. I don't remember. But
does he have one on his leg too? I think he had one in his short.
Holy cow! I didn't even notice. I was too busy striking him out to notice.
I think he had a tattoo on his leg because he wore shorts on his calf.
I believe you. As I was playing against him, I probably wasn't checking him out too much.
Maybe
but now I'm getting a good side profile view of him. And he got a hit last week, so he is not one of the rookies searching for a hit here. He's just looking to relax, get on base for his team here so that they can try and mount something against Nick Bone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Cameron's daughter is back there trying to distract the hitters.
Yeah.
Not sure how we feel about that, but
she's just running around,
little
going nuts.
gamesmanship back there. I believe she said Saggio.
Saggio.
I think I heard that out of her mouth.
Oh, that one didn't feel good. It's chilly out.
It is a little. I
have 4.
I had 4 also.
4-1.
So Saggio trying to cheat the system over here, call it 5 balls.
He just wants that 55 and under.
That is ball 5 now. He can either take his walk or a 55 and under situation. They'll take the walk. They need the base runner. That's the right move.
Yeah, I agree. The Archers are going to have to take advantage of any base runners they can get. Because they're going to need to score probably more than 4, unfortunately. So
yeah, this is going to be a night that requires a lot of offense, I believe. But Jordan Smith with a big hack there. Jordan is definitely a guy that could lead a high-powered offense here. So let's see if he can get something going here in the second inning. Try and get back into this game.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't try to put it all on himself, you know. I mean, he can't score 4 runs. He can't hit a 4-run home run right here.
Oh, instead he's going to pop out. That's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just can't hit a 4-run home run there, so no one can. So everybody's just got to get on base and got to let the hits come and score, chip away.
Yeah, it's a tough task here, as Nick is really strong with location tonight. So far, he's been able to hit locations that are really tough to put the bat on the ball. So that's going to make this even more difficult. You know, Nick does not have overpowering speed, but he's got pretty good movement, and tonight the location is the deciding factor right now.
It's the key.
But as we know with wiffle ball, sometimes that can come and go. So let's see how that goes throughout the night. But thus far, Nick has been very good.
Yeah, you know, you pitch one good inning, and then you go in the dugout, and you get a little cold.
You sit for 15 minutes. Yeah.
It's crazy how it can turn off and on, and it can turn off and on in the middle of an inning.
It is.
I've done that before.
Wiffle ball is not an easy sport. A lot of factors at play. Oh, Rory, a big cut there.
Big swing there.
Rory scares me a little bit. Every time he swings, I think he's going to break. But I'm not 100% sure what his health situation is as far as swinging a bat. I know he's not supposed to be, but he's doing it anyways.
I think that probably hurts more is the starting and stopping.
That check swing may not have felt very good. He probably should have just sneezed instead. But then he may have been called on it, so.
He's,
Oh, there you go. Another great pitch in a great location.
That screwball is looking good tonight.
Yeah, I wonder if he goes to it a little bit more as he finds the zone with it.
I mean, he's throwing it for strikes too. I mean, not that the riser's not, but
right. It's just, you know, that screwball's got a lot more movement than his riser does.
Yeah.
So you might see it mixed in a little bit more just to keep as the game goes on. You know, they might get on that riser a little bit, and then he has that option to just pull out the screwball just a little bit more.
And if you can consistently throw both, it's going to make it really hard for hitters to sit.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we still got that runner on first base, 2 away.
Ooh, that one just missed.
So Brian Hunter rocking the red shoelaces to support his Archers squad.
Yeah, matching, going all out. I love it.
Yeah, it's adorable. Two and one here. I always get scared to say the count out loud because it's usually wrong, but.
What, did we break a GoPro?
That broke last year, I think. It got hit by a pitch and broke.
Oh, this was the 2 at Tagovailoa.
Yes, it just was barely holding on. There's a big swing and a miss. 2-2 count now, 2 outs, runner on first. The Archers just need base runners here, but you know what? Even if you could just scrape something across here, it'd feel nice to at least get something back after giving something up.
Yep. And I mean, James did look good there towards the end. Like he may have found a little something.
Yeah, I feel like James throughout that entire inning kind of showed that he could throw competitive pitches that keep them in the game.
Yeah.
It is just going to take a good defense behind him. There you go. Brian puts this one in play. That was the Cam, and Cam's going to come up and make the play. Cam, the second best fielder in the league last year. And he shows it there.
That was funny.
Bottom of the second. We want to thank our divisional sponsors. This is a UCC. No, it's not. They're in different divisions this year. They were in the same division last year, not this year. So we'll start with Feather Shark, because it's first on the list. So Feather Shark is located in Chesterfield, Missouri. Feather Shark is the leading IT provider for fire districts in the metro area. They provide, manage, and support VoIP phones, desktop servers, and networks. Find out more at feathershark.com. We want to thank UCC STL as well. UCC STL will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on court judgments awarded to you and or your business. Go to UCCSTL.com for more information. Whew!
That was a mouthful.
It is. And we got a bunch of them this year, which is fantastic. But there's some new ones to learn, and there's some that we know from last year.
I'm glad you're doing them because I always forget. Like, I love our sponsors, and I appreciate them. When I'm in the middle of doing the game, I'm just more worried about staying up to date on the stuff and kind of forget to announce the sponsors.
Yeah, you just get in the moment of the game.
And
you
the game's too interesting.
Yeah, but in this situation, I think we can get a little bit of both. We can
Yeah.
still talk about the game, but still get some sponsors in there. Here's Cam Smith. This is a situation, if you're Cameron, you're probably thinking, I'd like some stats tonight.
Well, yeah, and I think he's a little bit. He obviously didn't like the call that happened on his first at bat. So
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough situation, It's a close bang call, and ultimately, instead of sitting here discussing it, we just needed to say who makes the call and let them call it.
Yep, absolutely.
Because that's how the rules are written, and we need to stop arguing about stuff.
Exactly.
All right, we're 4-0 here. This is not necessarily the end of the world here. That could have been risky. That's 5. But he's going to take his 55 and under. Put him on second base. They don't want him to get any. Clearly, James Chaney does not have Cameron in his fantasy lineup as a hitter because he doesn't want to give him the 55 and under.
Let's go, Jake.
Oh, boy! Jake Wildick just smashed that ball over the foul fence.
That's just a strike. I mean,
That
unfortunately,
that ball would have been fantastic if we were playing a completely different direction.
there's no hype to that because it's just a strike.
Had the field turned completely around, that would have been a massive hit.
I wonder how quickly they go to Saggio on the mound just to see what he's got.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the tough part is if you pull James too early, and Rory definitely can't throw.
Yeah.
So you got Saggio and Brian Hunter. I think we found out last year what Brian Hunter has, which is emergency.
It's what he's got.
Emergency situation, which I guess you could see here tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
But I don't know if we're ready to call it just yet there. Jake's going to take his walk and earn me a fantasy point. God. No, he didn't. Now I got the chance of him messing up my
yes,
fantasy
he did.
points.
Did you pick him?
I think so. All right, he is going to take the point. That's going to be a fantasy point for me.
Wait,
He's taking the walk.
he took the walk. First and second, yep.
Now I don't have to worry about Jake getting me a -half for striking out, and I'll just take my point. All right, I am Justin Hall, right? Justin Hall? Got his first hit in his first AB.
Yes, Justin Hall.
I'm trying to learn all these people. I didn't really need to know their names because I wasn't drafting anybody. So now it's coming back to bite me a little bit.
Yeah.
But I got last names. They're on the shirts. He got a hit. His first hit last at bat. Here's an opportunity for a double play, but to the wrong
But
guy.
he can't throw.
Lefty! Just missed. But that's exactly what you need there. A nice little out for James on the mound. And Jake Wilson at the plate. See, we're learning quickly. Jake Wilson offering an opportunity here with 2 on, 1 out.
Yeah, you almost. I mean, I guess you want the for sure hands at Rory in the infield, but in a double play situation,
Yeah, I think you got to imagine that the double play, especially from the shortstop position,
hard
is
to get.
probably pretty slim anyways.
Yeah.
Whereas if you feel Rory is the much more sure-handed guy, I'd take the out and
hope he can kick it in there.
Yeah. Is there rules against him, like one bobble and it's a Jordan?
Well, I guess, yeah, he could hit it up and someone else could field it. He really could.
Or is that now against the rules because that's not technically making a play? Like you're not attempting to make the play. Like you purposely bobble.
No, that's a play.
Doesn't touch the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Fair?
foul ball calls the Bombers. I'm not sure what team they're on,
I
but
couldn't see it.
Yeah, I guess he really should just try to knock it in the air for one of his players to grab, and then they can turn it double play.
yeah, I mean, that's definitely some weird situations out there.
Hey,
Oh,
way fouled off.
what a battle here. A battle of brewing. It is a little chilly. My wife told me I should bring a heavier jacket. I didn't listen.
Oh, I
There's a
did.
good pitch. That's a strikeout.
I brought a bigger jacket for later to put on
I'm going to regret that,
because
especially
I know
not
it's going to be
playing.
cold. Yeah.
Maybe I'll cuddle James after this game.
Go, Nick. Help yourself.
Jordan looks like he could
Hey, what's
cuddle.
the situation?
It is first and second, 2 outs for Nick Bone, who's already gotten me some good fancy points here tonight at the plate. Assuming I drafted him. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember now.
And here we go, another situation. 2 outs, no runs are in. Can James get out of this inning?
Yeah, I mean, James could have got himself out of the first inning with little to no damage. but that Rory non-catch kind of burned him a little bit. Now you're in another inning where he has an opportunity to get out and be competitive. So you really can't ask for much more out of him in this game.
She sounds insane.
Now you'd like to see, as things go on.
That got a bit. That barely got it.
I already had marked it a ball. That's how little.
It got what little of it could.
Oh, just a bit outside. 3-2.
Changing speeds there.
Nick has great bat-to-ball skills here. So, there you go.
There it is. There it is.
What a
And Rory
play by
bounces
Rory.
back. Rory bounces back and makes a fucking play.
Gracious. Make Jason go find that on the GoPro and make sure you get it in the highlight video because good Lord.
He's going for the gold hands.
Nobody on the live stream saw that, but Rory's belly was on the ground. Wow.
And that's a huge inning. No runs there for the Bombers. The Archers, maybe a little momentum going in and could chip away and get right back in this game.
A little bit. All right, let's go ahead and thank our draft and award show sponsor where we hosted the draft, which was the Lit Cigar Lounge. There you go. There's the Lit Cigar Lounge is St. Louis's premier cigar and whiskey bar located in Chesterfield, Missouri at the District. You can find them at litstl.com. Go give them a follow on social media. The Lit Cigar Bar was a great place to host our draft, minus the guys playing bags next to us. But that's not the place's fault. They do that. That's kind of our fault for being so close to them.
So our photographer, Alex Egger, got Rory diving and catching that ground ball on picture.
We're going to need a copy of that picture ASAP.
He is a great photographer, and
wow, whoever team he's on, he should be bumped up in the lineup for
I mean, Mambas are representing right now. That's all I know.
All right, here we go. James Chaney has an opportunity here maybe to help his own cause to lead off the top of the third. They're going to need base runners if they're going to get back into this game. James way out in front, but
it might stay in.
Well, Cameron is definitely out of play there as he is in the dugout.
So I wonder what our rules are. We should probably talk about that. Can you go into the dugout and catch the ball?
I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to because you
agree.
are out of play.
I agree.
But the question is because the dugouts are weird shaped, where is the out of play line?
Exactly.
Is it the front of the opening? Is it the opening? Is it somewhere parallel?
I would almost just go pole to pole there.
Like the concrete
from where
pole
we
to
are.
the metal
Yeah,
pole.
from where we are.
So where Brian Hunter's standing is basically the line. That just missed. I have not kept the count at all
It's
here.
2-1, I think.
I believe you.
We should probably talk about that, actually.
Yeah, we'll have to discuss that with new Commissioner Cam Smith, not ex-Commissioner Josh Rogers. James sees that one a little bit low, 3-1.
I'm going to text Cameron that now.
So we don't forget, that's a good call. Oh, James takes one off the hand, and it rolls right to Nick Bone.
What did that hit?
Hit your hand?
He was in a swing, though.
Okay. Well, if it hit his arm, it's a foul ball. If it hits his hand, it's a...
Hit you at all?
Okay, then you're good. Then you're out.
Okay. I was like, I
didn't know if it hit like his forearm, it doesn't count. Like, it's just your hands, I believe, right?
I think so, yeah. All right, here we go. Saggio at the plate against Nick Bone. Oh, big cut.
Did Nick Bone field that?
Nick Bone did get that, yeah.
Okay. That was a strike, right?
It was a strike,
Okay.
a big, hefty cut. He was looking to put that one on the highway.
I should, thank you. I got it.
Right in the ankle. Saggio.
Alright, Sergio.
Saggio. What's up?
Alright, take it easy, Cap.
What's up, what's up?
We got Saggio at the dish.
Oh,
wow,
big
another
swing.
hefty. Another hefty. As he is just, he's looking to show off some pop here. Maybe get out of that last spot in the lineup. He's got to show some bat-to-ball skill here with 2 strikes, though.
There's a screwball.
Oh, the good old screwball. Going to send Saggio back to the bench. It's just fun to say Saj.
Saggio.
Sajio.
That was nasty. I mean, it's so far out of the strike zone.
All right, here we go. Jordan Smith
Push it back in.
with 2 away. Maybe just look a little 2-out rally here. Sees a good.
Ooh, that one, he put a little juice on that
Yeah,
one.
that one had a little extra on it as he knows who's at the plate. And he knows that the guy at the plate may be competing with his own captain for MVP again at the end of the year.
I think Cameron told him to throw harder only to Jordan, so Cameron can try and win the MVP.
Yeah, you know, that I wouldn't put it past him. I would not put it past him. I think the one knock on Cameron and all of his awards as far as MVP is that he seems every year to take too long to get going offensively. He has a tremendous second half of the year offensively, but he takes so long to get there sometimes that he doesn't have the full body of work to just really, you know, if he plays the way he does the second half of the year all year,
oh, absolutely,
he's got a great shot to run away with that award. It just always seems to take a little time to get going.
Yeah, unfortunately, the hitting side, I think
on the hitting side, it takes a little bit to get going, it seems.
Yeah, he just doesn't like the cooler weather. He likes the weather to warm up, and then the bat gets hot with the weather.
Yeah, you know.
I have 2-2.
I'm wearing a tutu. I mean,
What the? Oh, it froze on there even.
all right, we got 3-2 here to Jordan Smith. Top of the third, 4-0 Bombers. Nick Bone has been the player of the game thus far.
Tried that screwball again.
Nick has been both dominant at the plate and on the mound. About 35 minutes into this game.
Yeah, Nick MVP right now.
Nick is looking to get the player of the week from Auto Spa, where he gets a
two months.
2 months of car.
Oh.
That ball's at the middle. Jake Wilson almost had Jordan's number for a second time out there, but this one's gonna fall. I don't know what to rule that because I think he should have caught that.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead.
We're gonna give him a hit. You know what? Anytime you question it, it's got. My rule of thumb has always been it has to be blatant to be an error.
Yeah, I mean,
So
like you said with the Roy
nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to see how many errors somebody got throughout the year.
Like you said
There's
with the Roy
like 3 people
thing.
in the whole league that care.
I think Justin would say, or Jake would say that he should have caught the ball, but it was knuckling. That was nasty, and we're gonna give him the hit.
Yeah, so you know what? We did mention Auto Spa during that inning. They are a sponsor for our Player of the Week. Auto Spa sets the bar for clean car with express tunnel locations for quick exterior and free vacuums to full service locations with complete detail centers. So they got both. They've got the quick in and out, and they've got the full detail.
Okay.
You know, Auto Spa, etc. Is that what that means? Auto Spa, etc. That just doesn't seem right, but clearly better. It shows in the shine. Go to autospaetc.com. So that means etc., right? Auto Spa, etc.
It does. I wonder if we meant to write ink.
You know what? Let's ask ex-commissioner Josh Rogers.
Here, I'll look it up. I'll just look it up.
But is it gonna? It might just say that. There's a ground out to Tony Saggio.
That's a ground out from James. Has really settled into this game here. He's keeping this Archers team in the game. You love to see it. Give them a chance. They just got to get the bats going. I mean, the chilly early season night, the bats have not warmed up yet. As Cam Smith comes into the big swing there. Cameron's going for the stats right now. Oh, big swing there from Cameron, just a little out in front. As James is not showing off the velocity, but he is changing speeds and hitting the right spots that he needs to. Got a 2-2 count here.
I would love to, except the fact that I don't think
3-2. 3-2 count here. Oh. As James gets Cam swinging. As James is really settled into this game. You gotta like, as the Archers captain, Jordan has gotta love to see this. I mean, a little bit of consistency for his second pitcher. Without that big first inning, this could be a 0-0 game.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I don't know.
Oh,
We're
yeah, I
good.
was just trying to find out if ETC actually stood for etc. or not. And Josh said he thinks so. He's going to ask Tom. So nobody actually knows for sure, but
That's
he's
ball
pretty
one to
sure it
Jake.
does.
Ball 2 as it goes way behind him.
All right. How we doing here? What we got? 3-0?
3-0, yep. 2 outs. Sorry, I didn't update the outs on that.
Oh,
I
my
forgot.
goodness.
Jake! High fly ball! Rory
by
comes
Rory.
over.
Rory making a case for gold hands this year just in one game. He says, I may not have an elbow, but I do have hands.
Endone in the house.
Alrighty, so
It
we're heading
is.
to the top of the 4th inning. Yeah, but do I say etc.?
I don't know.
We're talking about promotional consultants. PCI believes in strategy and ideation are essential steps to finding the right branded merchandise, apparel, awards, and signage solution to both enhance your promotional marketing and employee recognition. Please give them a follow and check them out at promotionalconsultants.com. We're also going to thank Public Schoolhouse. It is a premier event venue for weddings, rehearsal dinners, corporate events, showers, and holiday anniversary birthday parties. Located in the heart of Cottonville, Missouri, you can find them on Facebook, Instagram, and publicschoolhouse.com. All right, we're in the top of the fourth. That's what I had, but for some reason I thought I said that last inning, so I started second-guessing myself. Top of the 4th inning, it's still 4-0 Bombers. The Archers are going to have to get something going here if they want a shot. Wouldn't break my heart to see them lose, as they're in my division, and they smell bad. So
Who smells bad?
the Archers.
Shutdown innings after the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he could have had a shutdown inning
I was
in the
kinda
first,
listening. It was
but
kinda
Rory
cutting it
missed the
out.
ground ball at
I
third
thought it
base.
was like cutting in and out.
Yeah, no, he
And a
would
bad
have.
bounce back for the kids.
No.
Would have. If it wasn't for Rory, James might have had 3 shutout innings right now.
It was a hit.
But you know you should have caught it.
What does your timer say? Yeah. We're good.
Come on, Commissioner. Achoo!
It really is. That's on it.
All right, we got 2-0 count. What are we at for a pitch count on Nick Bone tonight?
I have 55.
Not bad at all. You
Not
can't
bad.
complain about that as he's moving his way right through that. Look at Brian Hunter going up over his head.
Going up and still getting a piece. That's hard to do.
I imagine a lot of things in his everyday life he does have to go up over his head, but maybe at the plate that's not the best time to do it.
All right. The Archers really need to get something going here. Get a couple
Get
runs.
yelled at again in the booth this year.
Oh, foul ball. They can get a couple runs, get right back into this game.
Yeah, you know what? They got it. They got a battle here.
3-2.
They've had decent at bats as far as working the count, but they haven't had the most competitive at bats as far as getting something done. Oh, that ball is hit high in the air to Jake Wilson, who makes a play.
Just
Jake Wilson out there fielding the position like an absolute monster tonight. Yeah, you know, early in the year when it's a little colder, the ball doesn't quite travel as much. Your balls kind of, shrivel up a little bit. They don't quite have the carry they normally do. Yeah. It's definitely a more compact ball.
the winds, I think, still blowing in a little bit too.
Yeah, it's a tougher season. Once it heats up, the air gets a little thinner. Your balls can breathe a little more.
Oh.
There's a strike there.
All
So he
right.
swings the one up in the zone and then gets a perfect strike right on the bottom part of the zone. So this is a tough at bat here. Oh, that one hits him in the back. You know what? At this point, I think I charge the mound and punch him in the face and just see what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
hurt the
knock him off
pitcher,
his game.
and yeah, you're good. Gotta have something. You need a little something to happen here.
Yeah, this is a hockey situation where you got to spark some energy in the squad. If James gets hit in the hand again, He might quit.
I think he's calling that a strikeout.
Yeah.
Didn't it hit him in the hand?
I think it hit him in the arm that time.
All right, Tony Saggio at the plate.
Yeah, I was like, what?
There's strike one.
He's looking good.
I guess Saggio got so boring his girlfriend left. I don't even know if that's actually his girlfriend, but there's two strikes.
Wow, Jason.
Sorry.
He said, why would you say that?
That's my bad. I've been known to do that.
We're so.
There's
That,
strike three.
I blame that bat on Jason. I blame that bat on Jason.
That's my bad.
That's all on Jason.
I told you it's only a matter of time before I get in trouble over here again. I usually get yelled at least once a year for distracting players.
Oh, is Jordan going to come into this game?
I don't know.
No,
I think
okay.
we're doing all right.
Yeah, no.
All right, so let's go ahead and thank our next level sponsors. We're going to Game Time Tournaments. Game Time Tournaments is a locally fan-owned and operated baseball and softball tournament company. Play at your team's skill level with no additional fees or charges, along with flexible scheduling. Check out playgametimestl.com for more information. All right, we're getting right into it. Justin Hall at the plate, taking on James Chaney. Oh, Justin out in front of that one. Justin might have been able to swing twice at that one. He was so in front of it. That one's hit hard right at Rory, and Rory can't come up with it again. They're a hard hit. That's a hit.
It's a hit. I like it.
If you, to me, if we say it's a hit,
Okay.
it has to be a come on. You should have done.
I like it.
I think it's just got to be blatant.
Yeah.
I want offense. That
Yep.
ball is fouled off.
You're not a kid, just
I'm confused. I already had the strike on there.
Oh.
That ball is fouled. James is working quick here this at bat.
Yeah. I
Go
mean,
one
there's
right
still
after another.
we still got seven minutes left.
That ball.
Oh, that ball is gone!
Jake Wilson. His home run at Mo Wiff is a 2-run, making it 6-0 Bombers. And he got all of that one. Don't trip on the cone. That's got to feel good.
That's big.
He gets his first set of ABs here in week 2, and he takes advantage as he just tears the cover off that ball.
That ball was. There was no doubt. No doubt about that one.
You know what? I tend to agree with the spectating crew behind us. I think that may have earned him some more at-bats moving forward, as you
Yes.
know that he can swing it as well. Big swing and a miss. We do have some, our camera's a little off behind home plate. By a little, I
go
actually
fix
mean
it.
quite a bit.
I go get it.
There's a ball outside. Not the best camera angle in the world here, as we're 3-1. We do got a little bit of lag here in the stream, so that's fantastic. Ooh, inside 4-1. You know, James seems a little bit scared to come to the zone now at this point, as that's 5.
He's
He's
gonna
going to
take
take
the
his
walk.
walk. Give me that fantasy point. All right, here we go. Paul Pugh. He said he wanted his nickname this year to be Paul the Power Pugh. Is it a Melonheads group chat or a Mo Wiff group chat?
What's the count?
Go, Paul.
2-0. That's what I thought.
We give it a hit.
And I was just like, if she doesn't.
Paul had a big playoff series for this Bombers, as he was a big part of how they made it to the championship. He's not rocking the pink bat right now. It's hard.
Oh!
Brian Hunter didn't stand a chance there.
No. That ball was hit very hard.
Even with Brian as low to the ground as he is, he could not get to that ball. As it was just smoked past. All right, so now we got 2 on. Nobody out here for Cam Smith. And they're going to go to the bullpen.
Ooh, I'm surprised not giving Saggio.
Yeah, Saggio not getting an opportunity. We're just going straight to Brian Hunter. No warm-ups. Oh, Brian throwing.
Let's change
55.
the pitcher here before I forget.
2-0. Brian working very quickly here, not letting Cam even get settled. Maybe that's the strategy here. I think if you're Cameron, you really want to join the hit parade that has been his team so far.
Unfortunately, he's over.
There's 5. Brian not throwing anything over 55, so really it's just a free at bat.
That was the first 55.
It doesn't make that much of a difference though, so.
Oh.
I am a little.
No, you hit the strike zone. I'm pretty sure. I guess I'm not sure, but no, I think his bat hit the strike zone. Okay. Oh. I thought the bat hit the strike zone and not the ball, but I could be wrong. It sounded weird. That ball is gone. Yikes.
Cam Smith with a 3-run home run.
What did you think about that?
I don't know. I wasn't really.
Okay, you were watching?
I didn't have a good angle on it. I didn't really.
I didn't have an angle on it either. I was going straight by sound. The sound was weird.
It was a little different, but I did think I saw the ball redirect on the swing.
All right.
So, but I wasn't paying that close of attention, so I wasn't going to make a call. 9-0 Bombers here.
Cameron was even confused. Like he didn't know. He didn't know what happened.
I believe Jake is in my fantasy lineup as well. So if he strikes out here,
actually,
he may drop to $1.
This might be. Well, is 10. Did we change it 10 after 4? Huh? Well, I know, but I told him that time was right.
Yeah, there's no outs anyways. This game's over.
Well, that time we're going by that time.
Oh, okay. I see.
There's 2 minutes.
Yeah, it won't matter. I don't think there's nobody out here.
What?
4-1.
4-1.
4-1. All right, damage. That's 5. Oh. All right, Jake, risking my fantasy points here. We'll see what happens. There's 1. And Jake gets on top of it. That's foul. Saggio with a nice play down the line. I am just. And Jake puts some more on the board for my fantasy team. Jake and Nick Bone are going to carry me to a fantasy victory this week as they take the lead 10-0.
Hey, is that game or no?
I don't know. It's the bottom of the 4th.
I'm trying to look. I can't figure it out.
Is it 10 after 4? Though?
We're in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah,
it's not after.
Where is it?
If it's 10 after 4,
Here, give me another page.
I think it's right here.
The general rules.
If it's 10 after 4, then technically the 4th
Mercy
has to
rule here.
complete.
A game is considered complete 10 after 4, so
Hey,
game's
that's game.
over.
That's game.
That's fine.
It's game. Unfortunately.
Ball game, line them up. And as they call the game, Justin Hall hits the ball but doesn't count.
Doesn't
the
count.
10-0 victory for the Bombers on the mercy rule. They get the mercy rule, and I got some fantasy points. Let me tell you, we're going to go ahead and call it at game 1 here, 10-0.